Hi, how's it going? Hi, how's it going? Sorry, I was looking down at the stupid camera. I actually need to practice my talking to the camera situation, which is right now is definitely not good. So I do not really know what we're talking about today. I just want to start and see how it feels. Uh, as of right now, we are living in Indonesia. Indonesia. So let me just back. I don't even know why it doesn't matter, but I just felt like I wanted to talk about how to deal with change, how to go through change and still be okay, still have your mind in the right place. So in the past year, me, my wife, and my daughter, we basically moved 6 times in 4 different countries, right? We were in India, and from India we moved to Malaysia for 4 months, right? And well, actually, we had been in India for 1 year, okay? And then we moved to Malaysia for 4 months. And then we stayed 15 days in Canada. And then a month and a half in Brazil. And then we moved to Indonesia. We stayed, how long we stayed in Indonesia? We stayed 3 months in Indonesia, another month in Canada, and then we moved back to Indonesia. And now we're here. And I hope we settled, at least for a while. So, like, yeah, it's been intense. So throughout this year, we've been living only with few suitcases, like 8 suitcases, like two per person, basically, right? And just 10 days ago, we got all our house stuff that were in India for the past full year. So around 100 and no, actually, sorry, 270 something box arrived at our place here. And their house is chaotically messy. As you can see, like our stuff is here, more boxes over here. So this is just one room where my computer is, but the rest of the house, same vibes. And our daughter is only 4, and she still I think okay, but we know she can notice the difference. Like she doesn't know exactly where she was for a while, where is home. So she was like, where are we living now? So we've been from house to house to house. So now she's finally settled, has her room and stuff, which has been nice. Anyways, why did I start all this? Okay, so talking about moving is that it's good to know where we're gonna end it up in the end. Like we knew that we would be coming to Indonesia, right? So we had that goal in the end. Like it's okay, at one time this is gonna change and I'm gonna be settled. But I have to say, in the past year, I gained 15 kilos just because I don't know. I guess okay. There was a lot of new food that we could eat, like a lot of all this Malaysian food that I had never seen before, all this Indonesian food that I never tried before. And I went to Canada to my wife's hometown, and then all this beautiful food that we missed. And then we went to Brazil to see my family, and then oh my god, delicious picanha. Okay, I want to eat that. So now I'm struggling, get back in shape, trying. So yeah, I'm not being very good talking about this. I don't think I'm giving good examples about overcome how to overcome living in this constant change. But I guess I'm giving a real perspective, like how a normal person would do, not those super crazy Instagram and YouTubers, how they do it, right? I'm definitely just a normal person. And okay, since we moved to this house in August, I've been going to the gym basically 3 to 4 times a week and trying to eat healthy. And guys, nothing is working. Nothing. Okay, I did not gain weight, but I did not lose any weight. Oh, by the way, I just need to address that above us, there's a construction happening. These guys that live above us, they've been doing this construction since September 10 or 12 or something like that. And I was told that the construction would last for 1 month. Okay? So October 15, I messaged them. So It's been very loud still. When is this gonna end? And they came to me and said, "Oh, sorry. Actually, it's gonna go into December. So suck it up." So here we are every day now, starting 9 a.m. It's banging, it's hammering everything until 5, which is like a nightmare. Anyways, so moving back to the main goal of this conversation. Moving is amazing, okay? Like, come on. I left Brazil about 10 years ago, okay? And lived in Canada for basically 4 years. Very cold. Jesus. But like, good. Anyways, we lived in Canada for 4 years. And then from Canada, we moved all our shit, everything in the house basically, to Ireland. So we're not only moving like with a few suitcases, it's a full like big move every time, guys. So all these boxes, and we have to write down everything that you're taking, because if something breaks, they need to get covered from insurance, which actually happened with a lot of things. My office chair was full of mold. Some of like our beautiful ceramics got cracked. Yeah. Anyways, so we moved to Ireland, from Ottawa, Canada to Ireland, and we lived there for 4 years, which is like super nice. Despite that, in the beginning of the second year, the pandemic started, which was like awful, of course. But that same year, in June, mid-pandemic, our daughter was born. So that was like something nice, that we like at least we could be with her like full time nonstop, because we could go anywhere basically, right? So yeah, at least that was good. So we lived in Ireland for 4 years, made many friends, struggled because it's also sometimes tiring to move and have to start again your connections, your friendships, right? But like those friends that we built there, that we're still good friends with all of them, and like of course we're gonna meet again. Um, and you learn about that culture, you learn about living that life. So we stayed there for 4 years, which was really like really immersive for us, right? And from there, a bit of a completely opposite place, we went to India, Delhi, like completely different scene, right? Which was my dream. Being in India was always my dream since I don't even know when. I always said that the first place that I would go when I leave Brazil is going to be India. It didn't happen that way, but eventually we made there, and it was like amazing. Even now, sometimes less now, okay. But when we first got here, I was still crying almost every day, really sad because we had to leave India. So that's how much we loved it. But again, from Dublin to India, all our stuff like a snail, just carry your house everywhere we go, right? It takes a little while to get there, but eventually the stuff gets there, and then like a big mess like this now, and then have to organize everything. Again, restart. We were very lucky in India because we made good friends right away. Started this network, and we would like events every week, always going to places like going to restaurants, doing barbecues and whatever. So it was a really good community. And then like we had to come to Indonesia after jumping Malaysia, whatever, right? Had to come here, and only now, what, no, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, like 9 months later, only now we are like finally settling, making friends. So let's see how it goes. But it is tiring to restart every time, I have to say. It's amazing and it's very tiring. But we really like it. Like having friends everywhere is like a blessing, right? And you experience different cultures. We like adventures, as you may have noticed. This is just I just wanted to start talking, and that's what is happening right now. So don't mind me. And I think that the noise is getting a bit louder. we've been like on this video for 10 minutes. That's wild. I didn't even notice that I talked for 10 minutes, but okay. So that's just a practicing video. See you next time. Peace.